Welcome, everybody, to a little game I like to call FATE Prism. So, since I will be recording this for actual video and putting it on my channel at some point, I'm going to go around and introduce everyone. First off, he's been in my podcasts for a very long time. It's AI Ignister.
Hello, it's your resident TG slut.
We have our angry video game nerd, the Raven.
Hello, I'm very disgruntled that I have to play shitty games these holidays.
Hey! He's been a friend of mine for a long time, ever since I started being on Discord. It's Atlas Core.
Yeah, that's me.
And yet another member of our podcast who has been my friend for probably about as long, Ziveth.
Hi, guys.
Okay, so since this is a session 0, this is pretty much just going to be combat, nothing special about it. It's just going to show you how the weapons work, how the turn progress works, all that good stuff. And the way I've designed it is I'm just going to have you fighting against a group of 5, possibly 6 enemies, depending on how well you do, just to show you how difficult an uphill battle can be against certain opponents. Now, for people viewing at home, we will be playing this game using the Miro whiteboard app. It's incredibly simple, obviously. It's not really eye-opening or appealing to watch, but it's the simplest and most lagless program I could possibly get my hands on. Let's go ahead and switch over to that now. We will also be using a Fate dice roller built right into Discord so that we can get the game started.
I have a question.
Shoot!
Since this is just beta and not necessary for the main campaign, are our characters for this as an exception full power?
Whatever your current characters currently have is what you'll be using in this session.
So no.
No, if they were full power, you would steamroll this.
Yeah.
I assume for the actual campaign, we're gonna have actual character icons, correct?
If I can make that happen, yes.
Alrighty then.
And I will be working on that between now and when the actual campaign is ready. I'm still finishing out some details and dealing with some personal stuff, but once that's done, we'll see what we can do.
Fair.
In the meantime, though, I want each of you to quickly tell me about your characters so that everybody at the table knows who and what we're working with. Just some quick synopsis. Ignis, you first.
Okay. Alright, so my character, who I have named Ignis Dragonute, is a dragon man, part of the dragon man species. He is a non-professional thief, and he's basically Robin Hood. He grew up poor, and then he decided to become a thief to give away to the poor, so that they don't have to live the way he did.
Completely fine. All right, Raven, how about you?
Alright, so the character I'm working with is named Joseph Gallows. Normal is not the term I'd probably use, but he's a human male. He's a retired World War II veteran in his 70s or 80s. He's lost count because during one of his missions, he got cursed with some magic and literally cannot age, so he looks 30 still. But he's trying to learn with being what is essentially ageless, but he still has shell shock and PTSD from the war. So that will be fun to roleplay with.
Yes, it will. All right.
Especially when people...
Good.
I was going to say, especially when people, figure out, dude, you're, fucking 80-something.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Next up would be Atlas.
Yeah, that's me. Listen here, brother. My name is Barry Golea. Superstar wrestler for a vast majority of my career. And let me tell you something, brother. When you be wrestling as long as I have, these managers, they be trying to make me retire. Because I recently hit 60. It's rough getting older. But the only person to throw Barry out of the ring is Barry's opponent.
I am going to enjoy this so goddamn much.
I meant to practice, but I forgot.
Don't worry about it, man. You got plenty of time.
I meant to practice the accent.
You're fine. You got time. And last alphabetically would be Ziv. What do you got for us?
I got the character Shimu Kagumuro. She's a human who's a female with a sexy outfit on.
Mm-hmm.
and of course heals because it's me. She is specialized in ice and space magic and is a sorcerer. And to put it short, she's the female Gochu Satoru.
Ah. I had a feeling, but I didn't want to press it. All right. So we have a pretty well-rounded team. We have a rogue type character. We've got a sniper character. We've got a brawler.
Who's
and we've
also
got...
the healer, because
Oh, yeah, you're going to need that.
We're gonna need it.
Oh, yeah. And you've got a big old brawler, a health point tank, and you've got a mage for your AoE. This should be a fairly well-balanced team. So the way turn progression works is this. Every single one of you is going to get a turn every round, and you're going to take part in the combat that I call the aim system. You have 3 options, which is attack, item, and movement. Attacking would be anything like throwing a weapon, swinging with a weapon, shooting a gun, things like that. Item would be like chucking non-weapon items like potion bottles or grenades or whatever you can throw that isn't technically a weapon. And movement is just you getting around on the board. Each of you has a movement score based on certain stats that you picked, so everything should be good to go on my end if you guys are ready to start.
Absolutely.
Alright, then the first thing we're going to do is pick turn order, which means initiative. Now, if I recall correctly, some of you happen to have high notice scores, which means you have a stunt, which is a special ability exclusive to your character based on certain aspects, that lets you change your dice roll.
yeah, I know I do.
Exactly. I figured it was you, because as a sniper, it makes sense that you would have a better notice skill. You'd see shit coming. So, go ahead and give me a quick roll. Using our dice app system, this will be the first dice rolls of the game.
Let's go.
But all of us at the same time?
Yeah, just one of you at a time. Doesn't really matter. I'll see which one rolled which.
Okay. Alright, I'll go first.
Okay.
Right.
So you got a 0. Oh, you got a -1.
Yeah, that's his.
That's another 0.
I told you I used all my dice luck before the session.
And
That you
Ziv,
did.
I think your dice spot may be bipolar.
maybe.
Ziv?
Yeah,
Okay.
perfect.
Yeah, we all got. What is with this dice script and not she?
Hey, it's every dice is a 1 in 3 chance, man. I mean, you can randomly get all pluses, you can randomly get all minuses. But here's how this is going to work. Now, if I recall correctly, Raven, you yourself have the ability to turn one of those minuses into a plus?
Yes, I do, but I don't know if that helps.
It does, actually, because since your roll is currently a -1, that means that your roll would become a +1. So you would get to go first.
And I got the I do win treatment.
Unfortunately, you will get to go last, but since you're an AoE blaster, you get to basically pick and choose what happens with your enemies in a grand scale. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let my enemies go last. That way you guys can get in your turns and do whatever you can do. And let's see, so we still need to decide if Ignister or Atlas is going to go second.
Could
You
always
could roll
roll off
again.
for it.
Go right ahead.
Alrighty, alright. Oh,
Oh,
beat
well,
that.
Damn it.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Okay, so
The
Atlas will go
tank
second.
goes first.
So,
So,
first
I'm
will
going
be
to perform.
Joseph. Second will be Barry. Third will be
No,
Ignis.
I rolled higher than him.
Oh, you did?
I did. I got a
Yeah,
plus
so I'm
1.
going
he
second,
got a-
I believe.
Well, that was between the two of you, not against everybody.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I
It's fine.
forgot.
God, you're even confusing me.
All right, so does this turn order look good to you guys?
That was what the dice said.
Okay,
Yes.
just making sure we're all clear.
Although me personally, I think you should like structured it like top to bottom, but that's just me nitpicking.
No, it's fine. This is just for quick. We don't have a tremendous amount of time. I don't want to take away everybody's time, especially Ziveth. He plans on doing some drawing practice later, so I don't want to take his entire afternoon from him.
You mean
Fair.
evening.
Oh, right. Sorry. I keep forgetting you're in a different time zone.
Good old German timeline. At least I think that's what your time is.
Ooh. That's distance.
Don't worry, guys.
Yeah.
I will make this quick once it's my turn.
Absolutely. Okay, so first off, Joseph, what do you do? What is your action and/or item and/or movement?
Because I'm a sniper, I'm assuming Joseph could hit enemy free who's like across from him, correct? Or do I have to get close to do that?
Guns can hit any target from any range.
Okay, just double check. I know it probably sounds like a dumb question, but I've heard about TTRPG systems that are wonky.
Understandable, but no, I can assure you, you can shoot anyone from anywhere you like.
Alright, so we're gonna get out our handy-dandy sniper rifle. That'll be our Mousquetool for later. Okay, actually right now. And I'm going to attack enemy free from a distance.
That's fine. That'll be your attack action. So give me a shoot roll.
I go to the Fate chat, right?
Yep.
Is it normal roll or roll 2? Because I noticed that.
Roll 2 is just when you roll only 2 dice. A normal roll is what you're aiming for. And be sure to add in your shoot modifier.
Oh yeah, so like R rolled and plus whatever the modifier is.
Correct.
Yeah, so I think mine was it 3 or 4 if I
It should,
I'm,
if
like,
it was your
swapping
highest
between-
score at level 1, it would be 3.
Yeah, I'm double checking because there's a lot of tabs I gotta keep track of here.
It's one of those situations I'm very glad to have two computers.
If only.
And I got Discord on both of them, so I could have two different Discord chats up at the same time.
Woo!
Look at this.
Multiple computer
Look at this,
units.
man. Yeah, I had a +3 in shoot. Okay, just double checking.
That's fine.
So that's /roll +3.
Well, it's slash roll enter, and then when it comes up with a modifier, then you put in 3.
Oh, trying to get
Funky
used to
dice
this.
Or you could just hit slash roll and just say whatever you rolled, you add 3 to it. Doesn't really matter to me one way or the other.
Yeah, fair. That's probably easier.
Okay, so your base roll was a -1. You have a 3, so you overall rolled a 2. As it happens,
Alrighty then.
you hit because the guy's athletics was only a 1. So you hit him, and he took 2 points of damage. Now you still have your item or your movement that you can use this turn. Would you like to use either?
Not right now.
So you're just going to stay where you are?
Yep.
All right. So then number 2 would be Barry. What you going to do, Barry?
You see, as the tank, I'm going to use the all-important quintessential tank maneuver. I'm going to slowly walk forward 1 space, just directly towards the opponent.
Into B2.
Correct. I have no ranged attacks. So, I believe I will just, weather whatever onslaught comes at me and walk forward.
Leroy Jenkins.
No, here's the thing. I'm over here needing to multitask, so if everyone goes to the front line, I'm gonna have to move up just to heal them out.
Not necessarily. Don't forget about your infusions. You can combine healing magic into your bullets and shoot people back to health.
I still can't believe that's a thing you can...
You can infuse your magic into anything.
Well, I know that, but that just sounds like the most stereotypical American thing ever, which is kind of funny.
Well, I am American, so
But,
stereotypes
yeah.
do be stereotypes.
They
All right,
do.
so if that's all Barry's going to do this turn, that's fine. Next up would be Ignis.
I too would like to move over.
Would you like to move into the same
Oh.
zone or a different one?
Can I choose any zone?
Let us occupy the same
Any
zone.
nearby zone.
Probably diverse. Let's go to B3
B3? Got it.
if I can.
All right,
Close enough, brother.
and that's all you're going to do?
Yeah.
All right, next up is Chimo. What are you going to do?
What I can do, good question.
Well, you have the ability to sling spells, and your level 2 and 3 spells can hit any zones as long as you remember their overall physical range. For example, a level 2 spell can hit all characters in a 4-square line. So, a level 2 spell could hit all 6 enemies.
I directly cast the Star Shower on them to end it quickly.
Oh, you want to cast Star Shower. Perfect.
Yes.
Alright, give me a roll, and be sure to detract 4 mana points from your pool.
So, do I get any modifiers?
Yes, your academics is what you use to attack with your spells, so it's your academics roll. And if I recall correctly, your academics is also a +3.
Yes.
All right, so give me a roll. Oh, my God. A
What the
+6.
Oh my god.
Captain Blast him over here.
All right, let's see what happens.
Why do I just...
To hell with Captain Blast him. You're Captain
You
Nukem now.
Hentai.
Say hello to Mrs. Duke Nukem over here. All right, let's see if any of them get hit by this. That's a yes. In fact, that is 2. Oh God. You went above and beyond on that hit. Number 2. Above and beyond.
Don't tell
Above
me
and
she managed to
beyond?
hit all of them.
Yeah, you're probably going to hit every single one of them. There's no way they have the roll range for this. Okay, that one's just a normal hit. And, okay. So,
Now imagine that with my domain expansion.
dude, I don't even want to. So, out of the 6 people you are currently facing, 2 of them got blasted by meteorites falling from the sky right over top of their heads, but 4 of them got hit so badly they are going to take extra damage.
They turned into Swiss cheese.
More or less. So, what you witness from this magic spell is that a wave of pink magic appears over top of their head as though somebody just wiped off the window with their hand of steam, and from them, a swarm of meteorites swarms down and smashes each one of them in the head. Every single one of them got hit. But enemies 1, 2, 3, and the one marked Lucky all got hit extremely hard because of how well you rolled. You performed what is called a succeed with style, which means it is a critical hit, to put it in D&D terminology. Anything that is above 3 on any roll is critical range, is essentially how I label it. So, ordinarily, each one of them would be hit with 2 damage. Those ones, however, got hit by 3. And enemy number 3 is already looking a little haggard.
Or next, I'm gonna go in for the kill.
Sure,
Theoretically,
if you shot me and dropped a
They
meteor on
should
my
have
head, I'd look
been
worse,
dead
worse,
already. I mean, I turned them into Swiss cheese. They can't
And
live
the
anymore.
enemy 3 just got shot early.
yeah, thanks to you.
Enemy 3 is having a bad day.
No, yeah, he is. But now that means it's your enemy's turn.
They got
Come get
protected
some,
by
brother, I'm
Platinum
ready
and
for it.
HP bar.
That is true. All right, so here's what's going to happen. Enemy number 1 is just going to move forward. Okay, so what enemy number 1 has in his hands is a pair of chains. Not chain whips, literal steel chains. Looks like they picked them out of a scrapyard.
Ghost Rider wannabe.
More or less.
As he wishes.
Now, here's the cool thing about the chains, though. They are considered reach weapons, which means even though they are a short-range melee weapon, they can actually hit someone in the next zone, which means Barry's about to get his shit ran.
Come get some, brother. I can take it.
All right, so he's going to go for a fight roll. I need you to make an athletics roll.
Well, you see here, brother, athletics is my strongest stat at this level. So
I thought that was
no.
physique.
No, you're right. That was physique. I misremembered. All right, +2, almost as good.
Yeah, give it a shot. See if you can beat his roll.
That's gonna be a no from me, brother.
Ooh, that's not good. So you
all right.
take a point of damage.
A single point of damage?
Yeah, chains are not that bad.
Oh.
But here's the
I
problem.
figured that. Oh.
Chains are a dual-wield weapon. He has 2.
All right, all right, let's run it back, brother. I'm gonna tank this one.
But dual-wielding in
Barry
this game,
died.
the second... Huh?
And Barry died.
Not really. Barry's a health
Not
tank.
even
He can take
close.
he could take an entire wave of hits and still be fine, relatively. But here's the thing: in
Not
dual
even
wielding, if your first shot is a hit, your second shot is a disadvantage, which means the second shot might actually miss. So I'm going to need another athletics roll from you.
Yes, sir.
Gets a -2 again.
Ooh,
You got a
I was
+3.
prepared this time.
Yeah. He rolled a 1, which means you succeeded with style against him. Because including that plus, that means you rolled a 5 against his 1.
Fantastic.
Which means not only did his chains miss you, they wrapped right around and bashed his Achilles tendon. He takes a point of damage.
Yes, sir, that's what you get, brother. You thought you could hit me with the same attack twice? Barry learns, brother.
Now, enemy number 2.
Okay, so wait, hold on. Judging by what you just described the change, I'm assuming we can only for the melee one, so we can only attack enemies in the same zone.
Correct. Melee with standard weapons is same zone only, unless they have a special feature that lets them be thrown or have range.
That's why I'm having to do the tank walk of shame, brother.
Meanwhile, the sniper can just sit in the back and do both damage and healing.
And you're doing a damn fine job of it.
Alright, so number 2 enemy has decided to use his movement to move a zone to the left, and he's going to sling a spell. From his hand erupts a pitch black orb of goo, and he is throwing it in a line.
Oh dear.
He is going for the line of B1 through B4, meaning that this spell might hit Barry and Ignis. So he is going to roll his academics. Okay, give me an athletics roll.
Barry can tank anything. Not like that, he can't.
Oh
Very
my
good.
god.
Well, as it happens, he rolled a 0. So,
At least we didn't crit. He didn't crit then.
nope, but, Ignis, what's your stealth score again?
It's +3.
So, here's how this works. Barry matched with his roll. So, he doesn't take any damage, but he will be influenced by a status effect. However, Ignis, because his stealth skill doubles as his athletics skill, he dodged it completely. Now, Barry, you get splashed with a little bit of black ink, and it doesn't seem like anything's happening, but when you look at your enemies, you suddenly feel this weird emptiness inside, like you suddenly don't give a shit about what happens to you on your next turn. You have been inflicted with a status effect called Hollow, which means your next roll to try and dodge any kind of incoming attack or anything will be a disadvantage. You'll roll twice and take the lower roll.
It's fine.
No,
Barry can tank anything.
Now, question for status effects.
Mhm.
I assume in the actual campaign we're going to go over all of them. But can like a support or other healing spell get rid of that? Or does it really depend?
Honestly, no. These status effects are not meant to last very long, and they all have specific instances in which they go away on their own. Most of the time it's a
Right.
round, most of the time it's an action, most of the time it just requires you to do something extra to get rid of it on your own.
Alright, I'm sorry, Barry. I was going to shoot a healing bullet at you, but that ain't going to work.
Sadly,
fine,
no,
brother.
but it's
I've
not
only-
like it matters.
Only
It didn't
taking
do any
1 point of
anyways.
damage.
I can't shoot all of my problems, so...
Well, then I need you to listen real close to me. That chain hit did nothing. That shit bounced right off my iron pecs. I took 1 point of damage. I have 25 maximum hit points. I'm fine.
Because he decided to take physique out the ass. Now for
Oh,
enemy
God.
number 3's turn. Enemy number 3 is moving over to a far-off zone,
They are all afraid of me.
and he's going to pull out what looks like a slingshot.
Slingshot versus sniper rifle.
Funny you mentioned that. That's who he's targeting. Joseph, get ready to make an athletics roll against his shoot roll.
Oh, God. I'm pretty sure... Did I have anything in I would assume I did.
You know, I suppose I forgot to mention it. Barry is a large beetle man. Barry. So it's less of my iron pecs and more of my chitinous exoskeleton.
Same diff.
Close enough.
Yeah.
I don't think I have athletics unless it's under something else.
Nah, if you don't have any points in athletics, it'll just be a straight roll.
Fair enough. Yeah, I was trying to see if maybe it was... I see drive there, but I don't think that's...
Drive is how
well,
much you
what
move.
it is. Okay.
Drive lets you move faster and drive vehicles better, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm, among other things.
Great. So we're gonna fail this roll, because knowing my luck...
Well, let's find out.
I believe in you, brother. Roll better than Barry does. You didn't. You really didn't.
Well, don't worry about it. He rolled a -3.
What?
Oh,
You rolled a -2. You barely dodged you barely dodged a steel ball bearing going right for your left eye.
What the
you just
fuck?
saw a coin and it was like, oh hey, let me pick this up, and the next thing you know, it misses.
You
Might
just
as-
hear
Might
boom over
as
your head.
well. Now
My
for
funniest moments are going to be coming from me failing my rolls, but then the enemy also does worse than me.
yeah.
That is what just happened. I'm gonna have to ease it with the freaking Hulk Hogan voice. My throat hurts already. I'm gonna freaking damage my vocal cords, man.
Now, enemy number 4 though. He is actually moving in against Ignis.
Oh,
And he pulls
bring it
out
on.
Huh?
I said, bring it on.
He's actually pulling out a dagger.
Oh shit.
You just straight up coming to shank your ass.
Alright, so I'm going to need you to make a stealth roll against his stealth roll, because he is a rogue.
I got a mediocre. So do I add the stealth
Yes.
thing? Okay, so I think I rolled a 3 then.
Alright, so you rolled an overall 3, he rolled an overall 2.
How?
So you just barely watch as this scrawny little human just swings his way in with a dagger aiming right at your eyes and barely misses.
I am more skilled in the rogue technique.
And then you see this weird little dude in the back, enemy number 5. He is actually going to, weirdly enough, he's going to pull out a hit point potion and hand it off to enemy number 3. And that's all he's going to do. Now, Lucky in the back is just he's this burly looking ram. This sheep dude with impressive looking horns. He's just kind of sitting back and grinning, watching you all have your fun against his lackeys. And he just looks at all of you.
The furry is judging us.
Yeah, basically. He calls out to all of his guys and just says, hey, don't lose. Which is sound advice.
So he's the head honcho we have to take down.
Well, he's the only one with a name.
Oh, his name is Lucky. Alrighty.
All right, so now it's your guys' turn. Top of the list, Joseph.
Joseph will move a bit close to. Well, he's not going to leave Zone A3, but he will move closer to Ignis and Barry.
That's fine. The zones are just 10 by
I-
10 squares. They don't actually mean anything. It's just replacement.
Fair enough. And then Joseph is going to take a shot at enemy 4, who just failed trying to stab Ignis.
Mm-hmm.
So we got roll and then modifier +3. Let's see it. Holy shit.
Oh, that's not a bad roll.
It was an
Finally,
overall
something
0 plus
useful.
the modifier of 3.
All right, so he took another 2 points of damage because my guy did not roll well at all. He rolled a +2. All right, so you want to move at all, or
I already moved though.
you didn't move out of the zone? Movement means moving from one of the 4 zones.
Okay. Oh, I'll move over to Zone 2.
A2?
I mean, not A2 is. Yeah, sorry, I can't English apparently.
No big deal. All right, so that's your
Yeah.
turn. Next up is
Yep.
Barry.
Alright, listen here, Ignis brother. I want to ask you a question. Do you think you can handle enemy 4? Would you like me to come assist?
I will try. I will try to
Alright.
handle it myself.
Alright, I believe in you, brother. I'm going in for the 1v1. Enemy 1, I'm bum rushing you.
All
You
right.
gonna try with me with chains, brother? You finna catch these iron biceps. And with that, I'm going to roll to attack
Are you going to
with
use
my bare hand.
All right, you're going to try and use your fists?
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was the only weapon I had.
It is.
Is
I
that
just want to make sure you didn't want to use your stunt instead.
Oh right, that's the attack action. I misremembered that.
Yeah,
You know
attack,
what?
item, movement.
Yes. Right.
Now, you can swing both punches, or you can just try to bind the guy for somebody else.
Yeah, you know what? You make a fair point. I am the grapple tank. I'm going to use my unique stunt, brother.
All right, so
Which reads as such. I perform a physique roll versus my opponent's athletics or stealth. On a hit or on a match, I inflict a particular status effect. So let's see that. Let's get that physique roll going.
oh,
Brother, you are not getting away from the iron gold.
you succeeded on that roll. So what
Alrighty.
happens now is that enemy number 1 is basically being held in place over top of Barry. He cannot move, and neither of them can use any other attack actions, and the first person to get hit gets hit with disadvantage.
So I need you to listen here, my brothers. I'm holding him still. Someone get him.
All right,
Someone get his ass.
so next up would be Ignis. What you gonna do, buddy?
Alright, well, you know what? Since enemy 4 is in my vicinity, I am going to use my flame tongue to infuse pyro into my sword.
Very nice. That means if you hit or match, you will do an extra point of damage and include a status effect. So your base status
If I'm-
3, rolled 3, that makes it a 6. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Man,
You-
I had the best roll, and you really had to show me up immediately, huh?
Well, here's the thing. A couple of things are going to be happening now. In addition to that blade of his engulfed in red fire, making a concurrent and successful hit right across the guy's pectoral muscles, it's also going to have a weird effect on the character because he has an ability called Shadow Strike, if I recall correctly. Ordinarily, your sword is a 2 damage weapon, but because of the infusion, it now does 3 plus status, and on top of that, he cannot hit you on his next turn. Because after hitting him, you have basically knocked him silly, so now he can't see you anymore. But you also cannot hit him on your next turn, so this is basically going to incentivize you to move to another target.
The hit and run rogue.
Basically.
I'm gonna make my way to C4.
C4? Alright.
Yeah.
Blows up immediately for the dad joke.
Funny.
That should be the end of my turn.
Alright. So next up, Chimo, what do you got for us?
I actually go who I can hit all on the field right now.
You can hit anyone you want depending on what spell you're using.
Well, given that most of the enemies are already very weak, I would go for a gravity well.
Okay, that's going to be a 3x3 grid, and you can target exclusively enemies with a spell that heavy. So, what zones are you hitting? B2, 3, 4, C2, 3, 4, and D2, 3, 4, I assume?
Then I go for that.
All right. So, give me an academics roll.
And academic roll, that means the +3 bonus again.
Yep.
Oh,
Jesus.
Holy
Three.
fuck!
You are rolling great today.
Zeveth, the fucking perfectionist slut here.
And on the Helluva RP server, I always roll shit in combat.
And every single one of them not only got hit, but every single one of them critically got hit, except for enemy number 1, who was spectacularly failed at his hit. Which means that now he's going to take a double damage.
oh.
That means he's dead.
Sadly, no.
Sure. Oh man.
But you got hit with a disadvantage!
Come on, don't trick this so out.
Hey man, these guys actually have a decent number of hit points. However, the one that does end up getting taken out is enemy number 4.
That
I shot
man
him and
was
enemy
blinded.
free like once.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I did contribute to the murder of enemy 4, because I did hit him hard.
Yes, you most certainly did. And let's not
Nah,
forget
that was
that
mostly me who ended this weakling.
you really did. You really did.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the deal. I didn't include this last turn because I wanted you guys to get a feel for the damage first, but pink magic has a status effect. Anybody who is hit by this is now required to attack Chimo on their next turn.
But brother, you cannot get away from
Hey.
It's a gravitational effect called Starstruck. They are now attracted to her.
Oh my god.
Well, it's too bad none of them can reach Shimo. It sucks for them.
Except for number 3, who apparently has a slingshot.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, but well, besides that person.
And the only one
I'm
who
a
could
wrestler, I
reach
keep
her
forgetting
is...
ranged implements
And the only one
exist.
who could reach her is now dead.
Yep. Good job, by the way. All right, so that's all of your turns. Now it's the other enemy's turns. Let's see here. Enemy number 1. He will unfortunately only be able to move a zone closer, and that's it.
Wrong, brother.
Enemy number 2 was completely unaffected by this.
Alright, 2 is the spellcaster. Okay, so Chimo, you're gonna take a little bit of damage here.
Actually, no, not necessarily.
Enemy 2 wasn't in the free by free.
Exactly.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Right.
Enemy 2 is actually going to move a zone up and is going to cast a spell in the zone that Barry is in.
Come get something, brother.
You
Oh, wait,
see
I'm
in
hollowed.
enemy number 2's hand an orb of green windy energy as he drops it on you like a grenade. Give me an athletics roll.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. And because I'm hollowed, I have to make this a disadvantage.
Yes, you do.
Alrighty, so roll number 1.
Okay.
Not great. Roll number 2, brother. Be better. Actually, it doesn't matter if it's better. Well,
It's the same.
it's the
Yeah.
same.
So you overall
I am
rolled
nothing
a
if not
0.
consistent.
Well, don't feel bad. He rolled a +2, which means he didn't get bonus damage, but what happens is you get hit by a small orb of wind that hits you for a single point of damage and pushes you one zone away.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh, hello there.
He's pushing you to C3.
Alrighty. Now I wanna ask, how long does this hollowed last? Does it last just the first hit, or is it
One hit.
was one hit? So the hollowed is gone.
Mm-hmm.
My will to live is back. Thank goodness.
Now,
How much HP does the tank have? Like 25 if I recall.
25 grand total, yeah.
maximum.
Okay. He got hit like 3 times if I recall.
He got attempted to be hit 3 times. He only got
I have
hit
taken
twice.
2 damage this entire
Okay,
fight.
just double checking because as a support I'm trying to like see who needs like the priority of my support at the moment.
At the moment, the only one who's even taken damage so far is Barry.
God damn.
Yeah. Now, enemy number
Useless
3.
healer.
Hmm?
Useless healer.
For the
God
moment.
damn.
For the moment.
I mean, hey, here's the thing. He's been dealing damage to people with his freaking gunshots, and the ultimate form of crowd control is death. If MMOs have taught me anything.
Can't argue that one. So,
He's dealt more damage than I have. Think about that for a moment. I haven't dealt any damage this fight.
now, enemy number 3 is going to rear up and pull out their slingshot at Chimo.
Chimo,
Oh, yeah, because he has to.
Exactly. So, pot shot. Chimo, please give me an athletics roll.
Athletics. Okay, I at least get a +2 bonus on this.
Yes, you do.
Should be easy cake.
Oh,
Oh my god!
you are
What I just said.
blessed. You are blessed. Not
Hey, you
only
want to go to Vegas later? Or...
so.
I feel like we could do some good stuff.
Yeah. So the steel ball bearing goes right by your head, and you rolled so well that the guy's slingshot actually finally breaks in his hand. Apparently, he got it from the dollar store.
Ooh, bummer.
I have to reward a roll that vast. He rolled a -1.
Oh,
It was a critical fail all the way through. His slingshot is now broken.
We sent the ball just back with her limitless.
If only.
Joking.
Chibo just carrying.
Realistically. Now, enemy
because
number 5.
The dice script just really loves the German protogen.
Clearly. Now,
You
enemy
mean
number
the female Gojo.
Now, enemy 5 has to move forward, unfortunately. But they don't have the ability to attack you with anything they've got in their inventory. Well, actually,
Yeah.
nope, no, they don't.
What weapon does enemy 5 have, though?
That's the thing. Enemy 5 has a backpack, and it looks like one of those giant ones that you used to see that one kid in Ned's the Classified School Survival Guide carrying.
I haven't thought about that show in decades.
Yeah, same.
It's just a gigantic ass backpack is all he's got. You can't tell what else he has, but it's now Lucky's turn. And he's going to move a zone closer just because. And he's going to pull out a pistol and shoot Chimo.
Oh.
No problem for me.
You just
Got
dodged
the
those
Glock.
bullet, brother.
Give me an athletics roll.
Oh,
Oh my
We
god.
are nothing if not consistent at this point.
Yeah, so
Fuck.
you matched.
Can
Ah,
you like double check this chat bot, this like dice bot thing? Because Ziviv should not be getting this lucky when we're like rolling ass.
To be fair, we haven't rolled bad in a while.
As I said, Chimo is the female Gojo.
I
So
hate
what
to
you
admit it, but I'm
made?
starting to
God.
believe it.
God, it's gonna boost her fucking ego even more. We have to stop it.
So, you both matched, which means that just right when the bullet whizzes by, you basically pull some Neo bullshit and bend backwards boobily and just barely dodge the bullet.
Boobily? We're talking about like High School of the Dead boobily?
Basically.
Yeah, we all know that. We all know that one scene.
Yeah.
Fucking Neo in the bullet dodging boobs.
Alright, so the status effect has officially worn off, which means that they can now attack anyone they want.
alright, cool.
So, top of the list again.
Yeah, it's me.
Alright, what are you
You're
gonna do,
probably
buddy?
wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Now, I do want to remind
Okay.
you that because you have a +1 in academics and mana, you actually have the ability to infuse any of those spells into your weapon before you fire it. Not just healing.
Yeah, I know about that, though. Like, I don't think I've had to use. You know what? I think there is something I could do
Let's see it.
because enemy 3 wants to be a little shit basket. I'm gonna steal a page from Ignister's book and infuse my gun, my sniper, with fire bullets,
Alrighty.
and then I'm going to shoot enemy 3 because this youngin here has been a little piece of shit in my boomer side for this entire fight. He tried to shoot a slingshot into my eye. Like, what the fuck? Listen,
Like,
I'm
not
too
just
old
any
for your
slingshot, a
fucking-
Dollar Tree slingshot.
Joseph's looking over at enemy number 3 like, you disrespectful little shit.
Bang.
I'm too old for this bullshit.
I'm too old for this shit.
I'm getting too old.
Alright,
yeah,
so
that-
make your shoot roll, buddy.
I was laughing my ass off. I forgot to do the roll.
Yeah, you know, it's pretty important.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry. We'll get that fixed. Okay, I got a +3 modifier, so maybe this will land
Let's see it.
if my luck's better.
I believe in
Oh,
you,
shit.
brother.
Oh,
Got a 3.
Oh,
you know what's amazing? You both rolled the same. So you matched.
oh,
So, the bullet that you fired, which is currently encased in flame, he managed to just barely dodge it, but the problem is that since you matched, the status effect that was applied to it and the extra point of damage for the infusion, his hair caught on fire. So he takes a point of damage, and now he's currently burning, which means that if he does not put that out during his turn, he will take an extra point of damage by the end of it.
Brother, you lit up his hair like he's doing a Pepsi commercial.
Yeah, he was pissing me off.
All right, so next on the list is Barry.
Oh, yeah, that's me, brother. Now, you see, I see this melee enemy walking towards our frickin' backline, so I'd like to bum rush enemy number 1, and we're gonna grab him, brother.
You gonna
hit
use
him.
the grapple ability, or you're gonna actually punch him this time?
I'm gonna grapple him. I'm gonna hit him with that beetle bind.
All right, give me an athletics.
You ain't going nowhere. I'm not trapped in this square with you, brother. You're trapped in here with me.
Give me that physique roll against his athletics.
Not with a roll like that. He's not.
Well, as it happens, you matched.
Close enough, brother.
Yeah, I believe that ability works on a hit or a match.
It does.
There you go. So, rather than picking him up and keeping him in the air like you normally do, he is actually using both hands to physically keep your jaws from snapping. It has the same result. He can't move, and he's vulnerable, as are you.
But he's fighting back.
Yeah.
Respect, brother. A fellow strong man.
All right, so next up, Ignis.
You know what? Since you have him at a hold, Barry, I'm gonna go ahead and move to enemy number 1.
Oh, you're gonna go help him out?
Oh, just listen here, brother. The moment you hit him, it breaks the grapple hold.
True, but at the same time, he gets the enemy will have disadvantage on whatever he tries to hit him with.
This is true.
Which is what I'm going for.
Enemy number 1 is looking at the dragon that just appeared beside him in a fucking panic.
Alright, so just like last turn, I will infuse Pyro into my sword.
That's fine.
And then with a +3 modifier, let's see
I love
what
this
I
character
get. I got a 2.
So my throat hurts so badly. Committing to the bit, brother. Don't forget to roll that defense with disadvantage.
Yep. Okay, so you ended up rolling a +2?
Yeah.
Well, because of his disadvantage, he rolled a 0.
Aha!
Let's go, brother!
So you hit him. That's 2 damage +1, and now he's on fucking fire.
That was have 2 of them on fire!
Yep. All right, and now Chimo.
Alright. How many mana I have left?
Well, let's see. You blew a level 3 spell, which costs 6, and a level 2 spell, which costs 4, so you should still have 10 left.
Alright. Then I go this time for the ice spikes.
All right, and what zones you're aiming for?
Which zones I can aim for?
Well, the most targets you can hit with that spell in a line would be C1 through C4, which is 3.
Alright,
What's better
then
than
I'm
that cost?
going for that.
All right. So give me an academics roll. Oh.
How much mana was it?
A level 2 spell is 4 points. A level 3 spell is 6.
Okay, so...
Oh, okay.
But honestly, my luck must end at this point.
Theoretically.
We can't have Chimo being like over the top egotistical like Gojo.
You were saying...
Oh, speaking of...
I mean, to be fair,
Chimo
Chimo is also... To be fair, Chimo is also almost out of mana at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, magic is cool because it's an AoE type thing. It takes... You only get a few shots of it, but it can solve problems in waves. Now, here's what happens. Enemy 2 just got shish kebabbed by ice spikes.
Ooh.
But Lucky over there, he matched your roll. So instead, he takes that little white short sword and cuts it in half. But
Damn.
during their next turn, they cannot throw items or weapons.
Aha!
Their fingertips are frozen.
Well, at this
Goddamn.
point, I took it personally against Lucky. Let me use domain expansion on him next turn.
All right. So that's all of your turns. Now, here's the funny thing. Enemy number 1 trades out his chains for the pair of lead pipes. Now, Ignis was able to use his skill to make it so that he cannot be hit on his next turn on any stealth hits. So both of these pipes are going right for your ass, Barry.
Come get some, brother. Your pipes will bounce right off my chitinous shell.
And you also notice the pipes are glowing.
That's a problem, brother.
One of them is glowing green. One of them is glowing purple.
Well,
So give me an athletics roll for number 1.
that's a problem.
Ooh.
Can I try again?
Afraid not,
That's
Chief.
sarcasm.
You rolled a 0?
I rolled a 0 on the first hit, yeah.
Well, as it happens, he rolled all minuses. Which means he critically failed. He missed
Oh,
a shot so goddamn obvious that his own pipe got blasted away out of his own hand.
I
That's
just
what
catch him
happens
by
when
the,
you try to
catch him
hit
by the
very
wrist
Titanic
and smack the
pipes.
pipe out of his hand. Just, no, brother, you're going to have to try a little harder than that.
Well, that's where the second pipe comes in. Since the first shot missed, he gets to make the second swing at advantage.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, okay.
I rolled a total of +3, brother.
Not bad, but he rolled a +4.
You know what? It wasn't a critical success. That could have been much worse.
Yes. So he hit you with a pipe that was infused with violet healing magic. So healing magic has 2 different types of effects. If you're using it on an ally, it gives them hit points instead of taking it +1. However, when used against an enemy, if he hits you with it, you take the regular damage, but it basically siphons your hit points and gives him back 1.
Brother, he's hitting me with that life steal.
Basically, yes. It's a leech seed pipe.
The leech seed pipe.
so
Oh.
what you're saying is that if I infused my sniper with my healing magic and shot an enemy, I could
A sniper rifle
Also
bullet would
heal
deal
myself,
3 damage infused, and then you recover 1 hit point.
Alright then.
Got that life steal
That's-
bullets,
that's-
brother.
Yeah.
It makes it so that healing magic isn't standard or stagnant.
There.
I mean, so far I haven't needed to use any because no one's getting fucking injured.
This is
And-
my job, brother.
For his other action, he will take out a healing potion.
Stop that.
Oh god fucking damn it, no, now I gotta shoot him. I'm gonna
No.
shoot him.
Stop
All right.
that, brother.
That's enemy number 1 done. Enemy number 2. They are going to come around to B1. You'll line up. And they're going to hit Joseph with something interesting.
Oh god.
Best of luck, brother.
You see a blinding yellow light appear in his hand as he drops what looks like a light grenade in your zone. Give me an athletics roll.
Just a normal roll that I will no doubt fail.
Light grenade.
Alright, let's check.
Ooh.
I hate my life.
You didn't critically get hit, but you did get hit. What happens is he drops a light bomb in your zone, and you take a single point of damage. But your mask is now glowing like a flashlight. You have been hit by the Radiant status, which means the next attack against you is going to have advantage.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Alright, so that's enemy number 2's turn. Enemy number 3. Now his slingshot broke, so instead he's just going to pull out his pistol. And he's going to aim for Ignis.
Just say that Barry again.
Nope, he's aiming for Ignis.
I'm gonna catch it, brother.
Pull the Glock on the dragon? Question mark.
Basically, yeah. So give me a roll.
Who,
Just a
me?
regular roll?
No, against Ignis.
Oh.
Just a regular roll?
Just a regular roll.
I got a 2. I got a +2.
All right. And since your stealth is what you use instead of athletics.
Oh, I use stealth
+5.
instead?
Yeah, if you read the stat information, it says that you can use stealth in place of any fight, shoot, or athletics roll. The trade-off is that you can only use single-handed, low-damage weapons. That's kind of your trade-off. It's a jack-of-all-trades skill.
I
So
mean, I
you rolled a
believe,
+5.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he rolled a +6.
You're shitting me.
So you try to basically maneuver your way behind Barry's carapace, but he still manages to clip your shoulder for 2 damage.
Oh, damn.
Finally, someone I can fucking heal, I guess.
Now for enemy number 5, he is going to move a zone past you guys, but he's not going to leave you guys empty-handed. He pulls out a grenade,
Oh.
Uh-oh.
and he's going to drop it so that it hits zones A2, A3, B2, and B3. All
God
4
damn
of
it.
you are going to need to make either an athletics or stealth roll to dodge a 3 damage explosion.
Since I have a +3 modifier,
You most likely will be
fucking go.
fine. Yeah, it's a 4.
Yeah.
Brother, I'd jump on the grenade. I'm gonna body block it.
Okay.
Got a +1.
Oh, okay.
Why do I keep lowing?
Dude, I'm starting to. Okay. I've made some observations. For one,
I
this
have to
bot,
roll
this
2.
bot's a simp. For one, it really likes cheating, and for 2, it really likes me as a superstar wrestler.
Okay,
I
well,
have to roll 2.
I'm sorry?
God, it's telling the fuck. Oh, finish Zivith.
Do I have to roll 2?
Yes, it hit all 4 of you. Or it's trying to.
I
Gosh,
swear to God.
It hates the fucking boomer character. It hates Grandpa.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so anybody who rolled below a +2 takes 3 damage.
So all of you except for me.
Damn, that's cringe.
If you rolled at a
And it's-
+2 or higher, you survived.
I got 6 hit points.
I'm trying my best here, brother.
And the worst part is, enemy 1 failed their roll as well. In fact, they failed critically. They got hit by that grenade hard.
Wait, it hits their own teammates.
It's a
Oh.
grenade! It's a
It's a
literal
grenade.
grenade.
Well, considering we had a whole ass fucking gravity well,
That's
around
magic.
Ignis
That
and
can be
Barry.
controlled.
That's a spell, and if you read into how level 3 magic works, you can actually tell it to specifically affect either your enemies, your allies, or both.
Yeah, I know that, but like, you'd think gravity well is going to like affect everyone, but what if?
You'd think so. Okay, so now for Lucky. He
I
is going
swear.
to. He's going
Oh, this is the party zone right here, brother.
Yep.
Parties. It looks like a checkers.
It does.
So I know I said that zones technically don't matter in terms of physically where you are. The only thing that matters is that no more than 4 people or things can be in a zone at a time. Otherwise, it becomes too cramped to really count. That's basically my only limitation.
Fair.
So what Lucky's going to do is he's going to take that white short sword and his gun. He's going to attack each one of you.
Oh.
Shit.
So
Wait, does that include enemy number 1 as well?
no, he's attacking 2 people. He's using his
Damn it.
first attack to pull the gun on Barry.
Brother, why are you gonna shoot me? Melee versus melee. Come on.
Bitch, do I
Give
look
the
like I give
program
a
here.
shit about the rules?
Get with the program here, brother. I thought you wanted a performance. You ain't gonna perform.
Oh, damn.
Oh, wow.
Okay. You matched. The bullet ricocheted right off your carapace.
Sweet.
Now for Ignis, though,
Goddamn.
he's taking that white short sword and swinging it right at your neck.
It's really like the mental image of me
Whoa,
fighting.
Oh, damn.
Damn, nice.
Okay. You passed. So the sword swings right over top of your hair, if there even is any.
So he's a dragon.
That game, idiot.
Yeah, Draconians
Dude,
can have
dude.
hair. We're in 2024.
Oh, fair enough, I guess.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I myself don't have hair.
Oh,
He's
didn't know
got a
that.
toupee.
He's got a toupee. Are you Hold on, you say you ain't got no hair. Are you talking about Ignis or you, the player?
Me, the player.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll get there in
That's
about
fine.
5 years. My hairline's receding really badly.
All right, so that's it for the enemies. Joseph.
Oh yes.
Oh, and I
It's
almost
back to
forgot.
me.
Enemy number 3 didn't move, so he took an extra point of damage when that flame went out, and basically burned a hole in his pants.
Well, you know what? Because I'm tired of getting fucking hit, we're gonna use our unique stunt. I never thought I'd have to use this after the war. We're gonna pull out the mini Fulton.
It is a deployable backpack balloon, so now he hovers 10 feet over the battle zone. He cannot be hit by, and cannot hit others with, any weapons that are not reach or throwable.
He's flying away, brother.
But he
So,
is also at the mercy of the wind. Anytime the wind blows, he moves to a random zone.
That's actually great. I never read that part of the effect. That's awesome.
Listen, it could give me better viewpoints. You never know.
The
But I
point
still get
is
to
that-
shoot my sniper.
The point is, though, is that it gives him the ability to basically emulate flight without actually having the ability to do that. But he only gets to use it once per fight.
Once per fight.
So
And
what,
if
do
he
you have
gets
to
shot
shove him?
down, well, what can you do?
Yeah. So what, do you have to shove the balloon back in the backpack at the end of each fight, or?
Basically, yeah.
That's actually kind of great.
So, that was a free action because it's not attached to anything specific, I don't believe. We didn't attach it to anything. It's just a thing you do.
Yep.
So you still got your
It's-
attack, item, and, for lack of a better term, movement. So, what are you going to do now?
I don't believe I have any other ways of healing aside from the bullets.
Correct.
No, not unless I can manually cast. No, I'm not a spellcaster. What am I doing?
Actually, because you have a +1 in academics, you do get access to a single level 1 spell. We discussed that.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
And it can be cast into a zone near you.
Oh man, I totally forgot that I totally forgot. I also have a level 1 spell, and it's counterspell.
Yeah, but you can only use it to counter level 1 spells, so keep that in mind.
Let's say was your enemy number 2 not throwing level 1 spells this whole time?
He
with the
was.
balls?
He was.
Yeah, I could have countered one of those. Damn it.
All right,
Yeah,
so
my level 1 spell is harmonized, though I do have to ask, if I use that to heal someone, will that override my ability to use my sniper to shoot an enemy? Because
if
it
you
is an
use
action.
the actual spell, it will take your entire attack action, yes.
Okay, just double checking.
Because you could
Well, because-
either shoot the guy, or you could hit everyone in Zone B3, which is the zone adjacent to you.
Just a reminder, I have 5 HP.
Yeah, that's what it's like. I want to heal Ignis, but I don't know,
Well, you could go ahead and just use the spell on everybody in the zone, which means everybody who is an ally will gain hit points, and everybody who's an enemy will be life siphoned, and you'll get a hit point for every hit you make.
I didn't even know it was an area of effects. Then I'm going to do that.
Yeah,
I'm
level
going
1
to
spell-
Cast...
Level 1, 2, and 3 spells are all AoEs.
Let's go, brother.
Yeah, so I'm going to, for B3, I'm going to cast Harmonize. How much mana does it use?
A level 1 spell only uses 2 mana points. And don't worry, Zibith, we're almost
Okay,
done.
Okay, we got 8 mana points left, and Joseph will use Harmonize on Ignis, Barry, Lucky, and Enemy 1.
Alright, so Ignis and Barry will gain 2 free hit points, but Enemy 1 and Lucky are going to need to roll, otherwise they'll get siphoned. So give me an academics roll.
You know, the messed up thing is I could counterspell your healing if I wanted. I'm not gonna do it. I will no circumstance will ever do it.
Yeah,
But, like, in
why
theory,
would
you
do
really-
it?
Alright, so
Fine, no health care for you. And of course, I just get a +1. Cool.
well, as it happens, you actually hit both of them.
Oh.
Both
Wait,
of them
what?
rolled
What did they
0.
roll?
Both of them
They
rolled
fumbled.
0.
All of them rolled 0.
So they each take a point of damage, and you recover 2 hit points.
Let's go, Joseph.
So congratulations, you have now cast your first spell. Next up, Ignis.
No, next,
wizard
next is Barry.
Right, Barry. Sorry.
Yeah, but okay.
I was looking at the field more so than anything, sorry.
Yeah. Alrighty. Time to do something y'all have never seen me do before. I'm gonna just straight up start punching. So here's the thing. What I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna cast the spell for the first time because I have all of the infusions, which is fun.
All right.
So
what are you infusing into your fists?
Let me go look at the brands of magic because I knew what I wanted to do, and then I got so excited to hit Joseph's big heal spell that I forgot what I was doing. Right, that's what it was. I was going to infuse them with pink magic, so in theory, I punch Lucky with one fist, I punch enemy number one with the other, and they both have to attack me.
Correct. But remember,
I am the tank. I'm drawing aggro.
That's perfect. Let's see what happens.
This first roll will be targeted at Lucky.
All right.
Hey, we don't like those rolls, brother.
Well, don't feel bad. He matched.
Which means he still gets hit with the status effect. That's the important
And a point of damage because the spell itself travels.
Oh,
through
right,
your
because
fist.
I still get the infusion damage.
Yep.
Cool, brother.
So he now has to hit you, and now for enemy number one.
Enemy number one.
Now,
That went a lot better.
Oh. Goddamn.
Did he match too?
No. No. You succeeded.
Oh, significantly.
He did not roll well.
I got like a +4. He got like a -4 or some shit.
No, he got a 1.
Oh, that's still a crit.
Yep. So, not only did you hit him so hard that he is now seeing you as a star, he is seeing stars. He took extra damage.
Come get some, brother. And I don't have any items, so I'm just gonna call that a turn.
You can move.
Well,
him.
I guess I could move to draw them away from
There you go.
everyone else. There we go. Now we're thinking. I'm gonna take a stroll down to. So is it just like up, down, left, right, or do I get diagonals too?
It's diagonals too.
All right, move me down to C2, brother.
And that's it for your turn, Ignis.
07, brother.
Do I want to use my once per fight skill? Is there any items worth stealing?
From enemy number one, you do
Yeah,
it.
you could steal
Take
Lucky's
enemy
sword.
freeze. Take enemy freeze gun so he can't shoot me out of the.
He's
Or
too
you could
far
take enemy
away.
5's backpack.
Okay.
Oh, that is true.
So,
Yeah.
you
Take
also
the carrier's backpack.
you want to
Now
use that
I'm-
skill and try to roll against him?
In that case, yeah, let's do it. So this time it's a +2 modifier. I got a +2.
Okay. Well, he rolled a +1.
Ah! Get me!
Well, you stole his small hit point potion.
Oh.
Oh, we didn't get the whole backpack?
No, you stole from enemy one.
Oh, right. I'm
Oh.
sorry. I was multitasking.
Yeah, no, he, but here's the cool part. You can still attack or use an item. Like the healing potion you just picked up.
Okay. Do anybody need healing at the time being?
I mean, I'm lacking 2 hit points. I think I'm fine.
Or you could just wail on the guy.
Yeah, let's just wail at the guy. Nobody needs healing at the moment. You know what? Let's infuse it with pyro again.
Sure.
And just like
Mine's
last
magic.
time, I will be using my sword. Because that hits hard.
That reminds me, I used an infusion. I have to deduct my own mana.
Got a +1.
Wow. I am very unlucky tonight. I rolled all minuses.
Wow.
That's the second time you've done that.
Yeah, my dice do not like me. I might have to change to a different set. But that means that he overall rolled a -2. So not only did he roll all minuses, which is a critical level failure, he also failed with absolute finesse. So that's double critical range right there. I am going to
Let's fucking
rule it
go.
that you cut him so deep with that fire blade and set him on fire so severely that he just fell over from heat exhaustion.
Wow.
Yeah, I reward excellent rolls like that. Whenever I
Let's
can, I
fucking-
reward those excellent rolls. All right, and I believe that's Chimo's turn now. All right, so
And since
gnarly
it's
line.
so late already, I'm gonna end this for real now.
all right, give me what you got.
I go for the Hailstorm.
All right, your level 3 ice spell. All right, that's going to be a 3x3 grid. Most targets you can hit with that would be Lucky 3 and 5, which would be B2 to D4. Is that what you're aiming for?
Yes.
All right, roll me in academics.
Watch, my last roll of the evening gonna be really shit.
That would be unfortunate. But I believe in you.
Of course I don't.
Oh my god!
Okay,
bot's a sim.
I got some rolls to make.
The bot's a simp.
Oh god.
It likes the hot woman.
Oh god.
Hates the boomer
What?
and likes the hot women and the hot beetle man. What the fuck?
Holy shit, they all critically failed.
Oh!
You reach Tenkai.
Okay, so every single one of them just critically failed, which means that they don't just take 3 damage, they take 4. You just took 3 and 5 off the board.
Oh!
Why not Lucky? I wanted him.
Not quite, but he is very low.
Oh. Okay, that might kill him next turn.
Alright, now it's the enemy's turn. Enemy 2 just saw 2 guys die, so he's going to run instead.
I can't do nothing about that.
But Lucky, on the other hand, he is pissed. He is coming right for Barry.
Come get some, brother. I'm ready for it.
And he's going to take a swing at you with that little short sword of his.
Good luck hitting me, brother.
Give me an athletics roll, buddy.
I already did.
It's a +4.
+4 total, yes.
Okay, he rolled a +1. He critically failed that roll.
Give me that sword, brother. You ain't swinging at nothing.
What you see is
Swing it
this,
in air.
what you see is this ram man a few inches shorter than Barry. Lily tried to cut into his carapace, but the sword just kind of bounces off of his shoulder.
Just thud.
And he...
You need to sharpen that sword, brother. Your cutting edge ain't worth nothing.
And you know what? Just to make sure that this fight ends in a successfully thematic style, I want to give Barry an opportunity to end this fight right here and now.
Oh, brother.
Oh.
Barry, would you
We're
be so
gonna hit
kind
him
as
with
to
the
give me an
finish
attack
move.
roll?
I'm sorry. What did you say? I missed it.
Barry, please give me an attack roll.
Alrighty. Can I use physique for fun?
I mean,
Oh no, hold on. Can I make the roll and I'll tell you what I do?
sure.
Alrighty. So listen here, we're gonna roll with that physique because I'm gonna grapple him. Okay, that wasn't great, but we take it. But we're gonna hit him. I don't know if you brothers ever played Tekken. But I'm gonna hit him with that rolling death crate.
Yeah,
Just
you
a-
rolling death cradle him, all right. He's
Oh,
out.
a little
You
accident.
beat him. I decided to let you use physique instead of a normal attack roll because I knew you were going to win with this one. And you
Yeah.
surpassed my expectations. You just won the
Rolling
fight.
death crate. we just murdered a bunch of people.
Yep.
Well,
But
honestly, I won.
An enemy.
Yeah, little do we know.
Chimo
this is
took out the
prologue.
boss.
We're wanted criminals
did.
now, and that's the whole story.
Chimo was there slinging spells left and right and knocking them down hard. So congratulations on that, by the way. But we're not quite finished because where Lucky was sitting was a small treasure chest.
Loot!
In theory. So, will any of you be going over and opening the box?
I think we should let the
I got
rogue
it.
handle the chest.
Alright.
We should do a roll who's doing it.
You know what? I'm fine with that if you guys want to do that.
Alright.
Yeah, roll it. Just straight roll.
Ah.
Zivith might win this because it's such a simp.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Surprisingly
hang
not.
on.
Yes, he does.
Hang on.
This is -2.
Hold on, I'll let Atlas roll first.
Oh, okay, sure. Straight roll, brother.
Oh.
Oh!
All right. It's up to
You
you.
gotta be shitting me.
Oh.
Damn it.
Yep.
All right.
This bot's a simp!
So Zivith,
Yeah, can you fix this fucking dice script because
I'll look and see if I can find
retire Barry
another
and play
one.
a female character. This
I'll
is
look and
bullshit.
see if I can find out what's going on. But in the meantime, Zivith, what will you be doing with this chest?
I could run away with it, but now I open it. I'm not such an
All right.
asshole.
Inside, you find a live chicken. But not just any chicken. Beside this chicken appears to be a little toy shotgun. And when he sees Chimo, he burps fire at her. Like a little hiccup. And on top of that, there's also a name tag beside it.
Is this what I think it is?
The name tag says Sunny Side Up.
I knew it.
You just found the beta character that I made for this campaign.
now will he
Well,
come?
let's
into
say
the
what happened
actual
to him for him to be a
campaign,
normal ass chicken now? What happened in the beta campaign, Nanashi?
I'm not going to tell you shit, but I am going to tell you that if you want to, you can keep him as a companion.
I think every wrestling ring needs a mascot, brother.
I could use the chicken as emergency ration if I get hungry.
No, brother, I will not be allowed.
No!
I will roll and death cradle you next, brother. We do not harm the innocent chicken.
I think eating a fire chicken would be very awful for your stomach lining.
You know what? I keep it. Whatever.
My throat hurts so much.
And that
This is
will
so
be the end
fun.
of the beta session.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Okay, so be honest with me, guys. What do you think?
That was really fun.
I think it was fun, yeah.
I am so glad that you guys like this system. I have been working on this for weeks. The beta campaign was a rousing success, and it just makes me so happy to know that other people like it too.
The only thing I
Mhm.
didn't like was the dice being a simp, but other than that, it was.
Yeah, I mean, those are dice rolls. What can you do?
Well, we noticed DiceBot's preferred taste in players. It likes buff Beetlemen and sexy Gojo wannabes, so.
I guess so. All right, well, we'll go ahead and call it here. I'll turn off the recording. Thanks, all of you guys, for being here to test this out. You gave me a lot to work with, and I'm going to make some slight adjustments, and I'm going to make sure to explain everything a little better once we get to the actual campaign.
Here comes the war.